Oh god, I have some warnings while compiling this, but I hope the fact that it continues the build, it seems that everything is okay. Yeah, just setting up the environment to be on the same track with you guys. So the first thing that you want to do when you're starting developing for Ton is to install the Ton Solidity compiler. That's pretty easy. Everything is in the README. So if you have Mac OS, just go with this. If you have Linux, also go with this. And if you have Windows, go with this. That's self-explanatory. And what is a Solidity compiler is the tool to compile Solidity code into Ton virtual machine code. And also it has some batteries, the standard library, which brings some TVM interface into your into your Solidity, if you will, and it will just a crucial dependency to write code for Ton. And the second thing that we want to install is TVM linker, and that's what it does basically is building the binaries is linked so it links the code of standard library, it links the code of code produced by Solidity compiler, and gives you a so-called TVC file, which is a bag of cells, which you will deploy to blockchain, and which is actually the code to be run by validator machines. So yeah, we have some progress on building a compiler, and let's just build the let's just build the TVM linker. So so yeah, maybe I want to clone this. Want to clone this, want to get into here and see TVM linker and cargo build loads. Actually, when I was building, when I built the compiler maybe a month ago, or maybe several weeks ago, let's say several commits ago, it was failing, and I managed to tweak somehow the build scripts to build it on my machine, and anyway, I hope it's fixed. And for now, like for now, actually it passed the step when it was failing somewhere. I think, yeah, somewhere here it was failing, somewhere around here, by some warnings, and I hope there were warnings, and there were a instruction to a compiler to not ignore that warning. So I found the CMake file and manually instructed the build all the machinery to ignore the warnings. So that was a simple workaround, and I hope latest commits to Solidity compiler fixed that issue. So it's almost finished building. And what we have here is a process of building TVM linker. So yeah, okay, I'll clean all the environment. Yeah, so to have the fresh start. Okay, so we'll just remove all the stuff from here and create a new project. We'll create a new project and it will be placed somewhere under, I would say it will be new folder, Ton, I would call it Free Ton Academy. Okay, so Free Ton Academy. And here I will just create a new folder, call it first tutorial accumulator. So we will basically go through TonLabs samples which are all located here in TonLabs samples GitHub repo in Solidity folder. So that we will just cover the whole Solidity stuff in this series. I will record maybe a few steps, maybe improvise and enhance somehow, because they are like somehow outdated. Several of some parts of these examples are outdated, especially I can't reproduce like contract deployment from another contract. So this step, so yeah, this needs some rework. So in my free time, I will just cover step by step all of these contracts, and we will just cover all of the Ton specifics. And additionally, I would say also that there should be, I think there should be maybe 19 and 20 to, like somewhat more complicated or some new concepts which is not covered by this samples directory. So I would really appreciate folks to help me with some timer examples, so how to work with timer, and updating the deployer example, which is contract deployer 11s, and like maybe you know another stuff which is not up to date, but the first and the second examples, I hope they're pretty easy and not outdated. Maybe we will add here some other lines of code, or somehow play with this code. Actually it's self-explanatory, and if you read through all of that, the whole theory is here. So yeah, so we will go with practice, and for the practice we need compiler, And we need linker, and we also will need TONOS CLI. I will get it up and running in the separate tab. So yeah, we need to clone Labs, Labs CLI. Yeah, let's see how. Oh yeah, so we built the compiler. It's called SolC. It's like Solidity compiler, SolC. And let's see where it is actually. Oh yeah, it's here, just here. SolC. Oh yeah. So here is a binary, and I want to just create a soft link to my binary directory, just to have it available from here. So, oh god. I will also remove my old Thomas CLI. And do I have SolC here? Yes. And do I have SolC binary? Yes, I have. So why I want to create the fucking link? Oh yeah, it's here. So what I'm doing wrong. I just want to everything again. Make sure that this is. Ah, yeah, I need the full path. Okay, I need the full path. So okay, here's my path. Here's my full path. And this. So see. Should work now. So see. Yes. So yeah, I have SOC in my bin, so it's now available from anywhere throughout my code. But we also have some guidance from README which says, well, we also have a recommendation to what to do to install it. Let's read what it does. Oh, here's the pub folder. There is no pub folder. So, okay, compiler scripts. Scripts, yes, it's here. So, okay, I will just go with this. So it's basically if it does not exist, then I hate bash. Mm, it basically do, doesn't don't doing everything, but I use ZH C, so yeah, so it will not work for me, or maybe it will work. I don't know. Mm, okay, the script pass is this their name. Okay, what does it work? Oh no, it should work like doesn't name. So yeah, I will do it like that. Just go here, so TVM. Okay. So what I'm doing now is just creating a environment variable for pass to standard library code, which is included in Tone Solidity compiler, and I need to uh, to include this command into my zshrc, or if you use bashrc, you just can like execute this script. It's safe, and it will install this variable, environment variable with pass to standard library into your like shell, but for me it will not work, so I need to let's check it. Yeah, it works. So it exists. It really exists? Yes, it exists. So yeah, I will just and it should be called tvm linker lib pass. Okay, so I will just write it at the end. Maybe I have it already. No, I just will export tvm lib pass. If I'm not mistaken, but doesn't matter. We'll just start with this. Yeah, tvm linker lib pass. Okay, tvm linker lib pass. tvm just mistake. Okay, so yeah, I have it here. We'll just go source C and let's check it. Yeah, it works. So yeah, so now TVM linker will just know that that the standard library lives here, and yeah, and your pipeline will just go soft and easy if you will do this. Then let's check how stuff is going with TVM linker, and the let's say what we have here. We have binary for TVM linker. That's pretty good. TVM linker. So what I want to do with TVM linker is just to create another scenario to the TVM linker, and for now it lives somewhere. TVM linker target release TVM linker. It lives here. And I will call it TVM linker the same. Let's check it out. TVM linker. Okay. It requires a command, blah blah blah. Do you have help? Yes, you have help. So it's pretty up to date. 22nd. Well, yeah, build date is today. Let's see the commit ID. We have futurist patch F. F809, F809. Okay, the commit ID is the same. So yeah, we have a latest TVM linker, we have latest Solidity compiler, we have a standard library, and we should have Tonus CLI for now. Let's install that. So how to build Tonus CLI? Let's go for let's find some README for that. It was updated just about several days ago, and we want to cargo build release just that. Okay, let's go. Cargo build release. Well, I think I will like make some cut on the step because it will build it will take some time. Let's see how the Tonus CLI compiled. It compiled well, and we have a target folder, and we have a release, I suppose, and we have a Tonus CLI here, and let's run it. It runs pretty well. The version is, oh, they didn't like fix the version. Okay, fine. It will always be like 0.1 until the development team of Tonlabs will just put some attention to it, but it doesn't matter for now. Okay, so what I want to do is to fix the pass and Tonus CLI target release Tonus CLI, put it here. Yep. So we are, for example, here. We don't have Tonus CLI here, but we have Tonus CLI on the main pass. Hooray! So yeah, so we are ready to build, but okay, okay, I will finish here. The first tutorial may be finished here, and it needs to be voiceovered in Russian. So yeah, we'll work on that, or maybe someone from the community will help me. Like whatever. Thank you.